Welcome to NetNewsLedger, your trusted voice for Northwestern Ontario news and beyond. From local news in Thunder Bay to the stories that really matter, we will help you connect the dots, inform you, and will inspire you. Stay in the know, stay connected. This is your news, your way. Subscribe now and keep up to date.
The reason why we're here today is we're looking for two missing people that were last seen April 26, 2026 at about 12 hours on that day. They were reported to Thunder Bay Police. The first person, Nodin Skunk, 25 years of age. He was reported to police by the complainant on May 1st. The second person that is missing is Ashlynn Bottle. She's 23 years of age. Both persons we believe are together. They were last seen at this location on April 26th. We have a person that was with them at the time, and that person left the property. And these two persons, both Skunk and Bottle, haven't been seen since. During the investigation, we've been getting different information. It wasn't until about May 3rd, May 6th that we actually got this location as being the last seen location for them. In the pictures that we received from the complainant, this is what they were last seen wearing. Ashlyn Bottle would have a black backpack with brown on the bottom. We have checked all their social media, their banking, cell phones, etc., and spoke with various family members, friends that have not seen them at all. So it is very concerning at this point. Thunder Bay Fire and Rescue, we have to thank them for coming out on Friday night. They came out and basically went through the elevator, all through the buildings. These 3 big buildings, they went through them. They did a search that night and were able to look down into all the silos. They were pretty confident that they were not there. They did a secondary search the next day with some of our criminal investigation investigators. And at the same time on Saturday, they went through some of the outbuildings that are also on this property that used to belong to the ADM Oakland plant. So at this point in the investigation, our timeline for them is, we know we have video from the area. We're waiting for some more video. The video shows them going into this property at approximately 16:33 hours on April 26th, and only one person coming out at 17:30 hours. So we're pleading with the public for some assistance. Anybody in the area, in and around here, if they can check their backyards, outbuildings, etc., as well as if anybody has camera footage from April 26th. It's a very specific time period, basically from 6:30, say, till 9 o'clock that night, that shows any of these two individuals. Again, the clothing is very distinct. Nodin Skunk is wearing all black. He's got a black baseball cap with a white emblem in front. On the back of his sweatshirt is a big white emblem. Black runners. Ashlyn's wearing these red pants with white and red runners, a black Nike zip-up jacket, and a black backpack, like I said, with brown on the bottom. So we're asking the public for assistance. We've also reached out to other police agencies to help us in the search for both of them. Questions?
Could you explain more about search efforts that have been happening, and as well, like what coordination you've had with the other police services involved?
Well, basically every missing person investigation is unique. We do over 800 investigations a year. The information that we received was a little bit delayed, so that kind of hampered things. Although it didn't look like things were being done, there was a lot of stuff being done in the background as far as looking at social media, looking at their background, history, banking, all that kind of stuff. So once we've done that, it kind of gets a little bit more worried about what possibly could have happened to them. So we kind of stepped things up. Once we knew that this was the location, investigators have been working around the clock, looking at this site, investigating this, and we don't have anything to suggest that they left this property. It is possible that they left and were never captured on camera. It's quite a lengthy piece of property. It is completely fenced, but at the ends, people do go around the sides of it, and there is the fear of the water being right there.
So what are the logistics of doing like a thorough search of the elevators? I know you mentioned what Thunder Bay Fire Rescue was able to do.
They are very confident that they're not in that building. They have searched it. Our ETU has done a complete ground search. Drones have been flown inside the elevator. Drones have been flown on the outside of the elevator, and there's been a complete search of every building and every nook and cranny on this property, and we were unable to locate them.
And what about the water?
The water is probably the next step. It's a reality that they may have made their way around or further down. So, yeah, we are currently speaking with the OPP about having their assistance in that.
And how long do you think it would take to look to check?
Well, that'd be up to the OPP. They would send the underwater search and recovery unit up here. They come from Aurelia, and it would take a day travel, and then however long it takes. I mean, you have the river that branches, so it goes that way and it goes that way, and you can understand how much water has been flowing in the last, it being springtime, and the rain that we've also received. So it could take some time.
With a general question on a missing person process, what is the process that Thunder Bay Police follow when there's a missing person report given to the officers?
So basically, missing persons report are taken by our front desk staff. If there's some sort of severity to it, age is a huge factor. If it's a young person or an elderly person with, say, dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that, the report's taken, it goes to the watch commander. The watch commander reads it and basically deems, okay, we have addresses we could check. So the front desk, they'll check various agencies like Shelter House, PACE, etc. If they're known to be a vulnerable person, they'll check addresses if it's a young person that they've known. They will read previous reports if they've been missing before. So that's the start of it. Then it comes to the missing persons unit, which is a 3-person unit, and then we basically take on the investigation.
Now, sometimes we hear there's like a 48-hour delay. Is there such a thing?
No. If a person believes that their loved one is missing, there's no such thing as a timeline. I know some other agencies have a 24-hour period or whatever, but if somebody legitimately believes their loved one is missing, especially with the vulnerability of some of the people in Thunder Bay, they've lost contact with their brother, sister, mom, dad, whoever, we take them on right away.
Are the two individuals known to each other? Like, are they friends? Or?
Yes, they are friends. Nodin Skunk is actually from Ignis. He had come up to Thunder Bay to visit his son. He had been here about around I think it was between the 8th and 12th of April. Came up here to see his son. Him and Ashlyn are friends. They had made plans to meet up on the Sunday, April 26th. They did, and that's where we're at now.